Homeopathy having its own principles, where it follows laws of similars and laws of individualization. At the same time, we do also have some important organopathic remedies in our homeopathic Materia Medica. This remedy works great especially for those cases where the patient is presenting symptoms from different parts of the body, which is complicated with some pathological conditions seen in important vital organs. Here, principles like laws of similars and individualization also works for this patient, but at the same time, organopathics also does wonders in these cases. In our homeopathic Materia Medica, we have number of organopathic remedies. Let's say for any type of heart diseases, we do have homeopathic medicine Carduus. Carduus here works for all types of heart diseases. For any type of uterine diseases, especially for heavy bleeding like menorrhagia and metrorrhagia, we have homeopathic remedy Fraxinus americanus. A homeopathic remedy which acts as a lung tonic for all types of respiratory diseases, we have Hepatosplenomegaly. As well as for high blood pressure, we have Rolfia, and for high blood sugar levels, we have Syzygium. So similarly, today we are going to study homeopathic remedy Carduus Marianus. Carduus Marianus have a special action on liver, on gallbladder and on portal system. So friends, welcome to Homeopathy the Healing Power. This is Dr. Ritvi, and today we are going to study homeopathic remedy Carduus Marianus, one of the important organopathic remedy to treat all types of liver diseases. So friends, if you are watching this video for the first time and if you have visited our channel for the very first time, then feel free to subscribe the channel, press the bell icon and select option all so that you will be get notified whenever a brand new video is uploaded from Homeopathy the Healing Power. As well as give this video a like and share this video among homeopathic students and new practitioners. So let's get started. Carduus Marianus. Carduus Marianus, commonly called as St. Mary's thistle or holy thistle. This plant is commonly found in Punjab, in northwest Himalayan regions and in Jammu and Kashmir. As well as it is also seen that this plant is found in southern Europe and in Great Britain. In Hindi, the common name of this plant is Chota Dhatura. It belongs to the family Asteraceae. The main action of Carduus Mar is seen on liver, gallbladder, portal system as well as on vascular system. By acting on liver, here the Carduus Mar disturbs the structure and function of liver, thus producing variety of symptoms and disease condition. So here it produces soreness and pain filling in the region of liver. Also it produces disease conditions like jaundice and cirrhosis of liver. By acting on vascular system, Carduus Mar causes varicosities of veins. As well as by acting on gallbladder, it produces conditions related to gallstone colic and recurrent gallstones seen in the patients. It is a very short remedy, especially a mother tincture is used, so constitution is not so important, but few points are important that we have to keep in our mind while the selection of this remedy. The first and foremost thing that you will see in the constitution of this patient, that is, this patient will have a tendency to get diseases related to liver. As well as we will see that there will be a chronic history of disturbed metabolism, now which leads to anemia and severe exhaustion. As well as Carduus Mar is specially suited for drunkards. For those patients who take lot of alcohol, now suffering from any liver diseases, Carduus Mar is well indicated for them. Friends, one by one, let's discuss the key indications of Carduus Mar. Later, we will discuss the symptoms and diseases related to liver and gallbladder in detail, and at the end part, we will see the mind and potency selection of this remedy. So in the key indication, the first and foremost indication of Carduus Mar is that this remedy is indicated for jaundice, where the pain is felt by the patient in the left lobe of the liver, as well as any type of dropsical condition, that means any types of edematous condition now which is related with hepatic diseases indicates Carduus Mar. Carduus Mar is also indicated for those patients who are suffering from disturbances in sugar metabolism. As we all know, all the process of metabolism and breaking down of contents is only carried out by the liver. So, when the liver is only diseased, not able to perform its metabolism, disturbances in sugar are likely to see. The next important indication is that Carduus Mar is indicated for hemorrhages. Friends, as we have discussed in the pathogenesis itself, that the Carduus Mar has its special action over vascular system, producing varicosities of veins. So it is very natural that this patient will suffer from hemorrhages, any type of hemorrhages. Carduus Mar is indicated well in these type of hemorrhages only when hemorrhages are complicated or associated with any liver diseases. Similarly, it is also indicated for influenza related with liver diseases. As well as Carduus Mar is a well indicated remedy for gallstone and for hepatosplenomegaly. Friends, let's see the liver and gallbladder symptoms of Carduus Mar. Here, the patient suffers from severe pain which will be specifically seen in the liver region. The patient will constantly tell that there is a pain in the liver region. The most important part here is to keep in our mind is that the left lobe of liver is affected in Carduus Mar. Here the patient will complain pain and fullness feeling in the liver region. Along with that, the patient also suffered with soreness and sensitivity feeling in the region of liver. So as we all know friends, liver is one of the important part of digestive system. So once liver is disturbed or once the liver get diseased, the entire process of digestion gets disturbed. So here in the diseased condition, the patient will constantly tell us that the patient suffers from severe constipation for some time and sometime with diarrhea. So this is the important symptom of Carduus Mar, and that is the patient suffers from constipation and diarrhea alternatively. While suffering from constipation, the patient passes hard knotty stools which are difficult to pass. As well as Carduus Mar is also indicated for gallstones and for gallstone colic. Here there is a swelling of gallbladder seen with pain and tenderness felt. Carduus Mar is also indicated for jaundice, the jaundice which is followed after the attack of gallstone, as well as for any dropsical condition, that means for any edematous condition seen in the body associated with cirrhosis of liver. Carduus Mar is a well indicated remedy in these cases. As discussed earlier in the constitution itself, Carduus Mar is indicated for drunkards. So for those patients who consume lots of alcohol and especially beer, and now they are suffering from cirrhosis of liver, Carduus Mar is an important remedy for them. Carduus Mar patients suffering from liver diseases will have a coated tongue with bitter taste feeling in the mouth, and the patient will dislike salty food and meat. As well as the patient will also suffer from nausea and vomiting. Here, while vomiting, the patient will pass greenish acidic fluid. Apart from its special action seen over liver, Carduus Mar is also indicated for sciatica condition. Here the pain is felt in the hip region, in the hip joint, and this pain spreads in the buttocks and down in the thighs. These pains get worse by stooping. In arthritic cases also, there is a pain felt by rising, difficulty on rising. as well as a weakness is also felt in the feet, especially after sitting. Carduus Marianus is also indicated for hemorrhages and for piles, as well as it is indicated for prolapse of rectum. It is also indicated for conditions like profuse diarrhea seen during rectal cancer. Mentally, we see that Carduus patients are very forgetful. They are full of loss of hope and sadness. A constant despair feeling and apathy is seen in this patient. This patient also have lots of insecurity feeling, and this patient continuously suffers from brain fag. Also, because of this long continued diseases, this patient suffers from loss of hope and sadness continuously. All the symptoms of Carduus Marianus gets worse by heat or by moving about and after taking alcohol, and the patient feels better by rest. Generally, this remedy is compared to Chelidonium cheoanthus for its liver and for its gallbladder complaints. Mercurius, Podophyllum, Bryonia and Aloes for its gallbladder and for its liver complaints. As well as this remedy is compared to Carduus benedictus. Talking about the potency, this remedy is typically prescribed in tinctures and in lower potencies, but at the same time higher potencies can also be prescribed in some cases where they do work effectively. So friends, this is all about organopathic remedy Carduus Marianus. Please leave your valuable feedback and any suggestion in the comment section given below. Like this video, share this video and subscribe the channel to meet again. Thank you for watching.